that the 2021 Nissan Kicks starts off at just 19,500. Now again, the one we're looking at is fully loaded, so this one is coming in at just over 24. So let's take a closer look. Now up front here, you're gonna see that signature V-motion grille that Nissan is so famous for. Now what's distinctive about the one that we're looking at right now is you've got that nice dark chrome look. Now that's because we are looking at the SR, but keep in mind, every single Nissan Kicks is going to have that really cool V-motion element, bringing it into the Nissan lineup. Now, moving down the body, you're going to see these really slick, cool, sculpted lines. We are all about aerodynamics here at Nissan. So not only are those stylish, those are giving you excellent, excellent aerodynamics. Now, we always get a lot of comments about the wheels. That's because here on the SR, you've got these 17-inch wheels, very cool. Now, before we move too much further, I do want to let you know that one of the most awesome parts of the 2021 Nissan Kicks is that you can totally customize this car in absolutely incredible ways. That's because the 2021 Nissan Kicks features our Color Studio. Now, Color Studio is really fun to play with. You can pick out all sorts of different accent colors. For instance, you've got some really cool wheel inserts that come in different colors. You can pick from a variety of colors for your mirrors, all sorts of things on the inside, as well as that spoiler. In fact, there are over 100 million different color combinations. So use those Color Studio tools. They are so fun on the Nissan USA website. Now, the Nissan Kicks was designed by our design team down in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and fine-tuned by our design team in La Jolla, California. So what do those two cities have in common? They are some of the world's best beach towns. So this crossover is all about self-expression, all about style, and all about an active lifestyle. So very cool. Again, use those tools on the Nissan website, play with that Color Studio. You can pick out all sorts of colors in the 2021 Nissan Kicks. Two governing bodies that are in charge of determining safety. So NHTSA stands for the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. They have given the Kicks 4 stars, and the IIHS, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, has given the Kicks a safety rating of good. So if you want to learn more about what those safety ratings mean, you can visit those websites to get some more information. But here at Nissan, we are all about safety features. Safety is a huge priority for us here. So we are really proud that the 2021 is our Nissan Safety Shield 360. Now, Safety Shield 360 is a standard feature on the 2021 Nissan Kicks. That means it is on every single Kicks, every trim level, always has that Safety Shield 360. And that's a suite of 6 safety features that are looking out for you all the way around the vehicle, 360 degrees. So you've got your automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, very cool technology up front. You also have your high beam assist, which is really great. You've got blind spot warning and lane departure warning looking out for you on the sides. And in the rear, you have rear automatic braking and rear cross traffic alert. Again, standard features. So those are on every single Nissan Kicks. Now, it's really important to always read your owner's manual for important information about how those systems work and other important safety information. And also keep in mind that every Nissan Kicks comes equipped with 10 airbags. Now, I know safety is a huge concern, so we are going to talk about those features more. So you actually have a couple different rims. On the base model, these are going to be 16 inches, so those are going to look a little bit different. Moving into the SV and the SR, those move up to 17 inches. Now, these are unique to the SR trim level, but what's so fun on those Color Studio wheels is that you can pick all sorts of different inserts that go in there, give you all kinds of different color options, all sorts of different looks. So again, all about self-expression. So yes, you can have plenty of other rim options. So hey, we've been hanging out outside of the Kicks here for a few minutes. So why don't we dive inside and take a closer look at the fully updated center console. So we're going to go ahead and take a peek at the interior here of the Nissan Kicks through the vehicle, pointing out some of my favorite features. So let me know what's important to you, okay? Now, the first thing you're going to notice when you sit inside the Nissan Kicks is how unbelievably comfortable it is. That's because the seats in the front are our world famous zero gravity seats. Now, these seats support your pressure points, they increase your blood flow, but really what they do best of all is just keep you super comfortable when you're out on the road. So if you haven't yet had a chance to experience zero gravity seats, make sure you take this opportunity to reach out to a local dealer. Check out these seats. You definitely want to sit in these. They are so comfortable and so awesome. Now, what we're looking at is part of the SR trim level. So you've got these really, really beautiful accent stitching here. Really cool. That's orange, really beautiful. You've got a nice light gray mixed with the deeper gray. So very stylish in the SR trim level. I also hope you can take a closer look at the headrest because that headrest is like nothing you have seen before. That's because the headrests in this particular Nissan Kicks feature that Bose personal audio system. Now, what's so fun about that is on the SR trim level, if you add that package and you have those speakers in your headrest, in the driver's seat headrest, you can really customize your auditory experience. You can maximize it for the personal system. You can move the sound out to maximize the interior. So really, really cool feature. Again, that is available on the SR, that Bose personal audio system. Now, one of the newest, most exciting parts of the 2021 Nissan Kicks are the new connectivity features. So this year's Kicks features standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So here on this huge touchscreen, this is 8 inches, by the way, this really just be customized for Apple CarPlay, are displayed right here, really easy to see, really intuitive to use. So fantastic functionality there. Now, the color we're looking at right now is called Monarch Orange Metallic. And what's so great about this particular color is this comes in our two-tone option. So you've paired with the Monarch Orange. But you actually have 12 different exterior colors to choose from, and 5 of those are two-tone options. So definitely check out one of our newest colors, Boulder Gray Pearl. Really stylish, really sleek. We've got electric blue metallic, scarlet ember, aspen white, fresh powder, gun metallic. So electric blue metallic, all kinds of great colors. If you use the tools on our website, you can actually build your very own kicks. You can choose your own exterior colors. You can even search local inventory. And when you're doing that, make sure you look for a buy at home button, because here at Nissan, we are all about making this process as seamless as possible. So we have tons of shop at home tools that you can use to actually complete your purchase online. So just look for that buy at home button. Come on over here and take a closer look at this steering wheel. This is a heated steering wheel. Now, that is not a standard feature. That's actually only available on the SR. You can add that as an option. You can add that heated steering wheel. Really easy to control. You can see the controls very intuitively and comfortably located down here to the left of the steering wheel. So yes, this one is heated. It's leather wrapped. It's also D-shaped. So all my gearheads out there, you can recognize that as a little homage to Nissan's amazing racing. So you've got your D-shaped, very sporty steering wheel here, leather wrapped, again on the SR, and heated as an option on the SR. Now, if you like heated steering, I assume you are also going to appreciate heated seats. So yes, indeed, the 2021 Nissan Kicks SR does have the option of heated seats as well. So if you live in a cold climate, that's going to be really handy. And you've got your controls here, so both of your front seats are heated, so the driver as well as the front seat passenger can be extra comfortable on those cold days. And speaking of heated, we are also very proud to bring you heated side SV as well as on the SR. All about temperature control here at Nissan. So come on, let's go ahead and take a look at some more functionality in this center display. Now, as I mentioned a moment ago, this is 8 inches, full color, full touch screen, really handy. But another great feature that is on the SR is our around view monitor. Now that's a series of 4 cameras, and all you do to function or to experience that functionality, hit that camera button, and you're gonna see this wonderful bird's eye view of your vehicle. Now that's gonna make parallel parking super easy on you. It allows you to see all the way around the vehicle. Now, every Kicks always has a backup camera, so you're always gonna have your backup camera. But again, on the SR, you get that full around view monitor. So that's your backup camera as well as a forward-facing camera, and you've got cameras underneath both of your side mirrors, and then that gives you a composite 360 bird's eye view. Now, what's really great about that is in addition to being able to see what's going on around your Kicks, we also have moving object detection. So if you're parking and if you're using those cameras and something starts to move in one of those quadrants, guess what? That quadrant is going to light up on your camera screen so that you can see what's going on. So you have all sorts of different views there. Again, let's take a look, and then right back to your main screen. Now, what's so great is not only do you have that backup camera and with that around view monitor, you have that moving object detection, but you also always have rear automatic braking. Now, that can detect large stationary objects when you're backing up. So you don't have to worry about maybe bumping a trash can or bumping a mailbox because every Kicks has that rear automatic braking that can engage the brakes if it detects a potential rear collision, which is really helpful. So let's go ahead and take another look at some really fantastic tools on this steering wheel. Now I mentioned how stylish that is. You've got the D shape, you've got the leather wrapped. This is also tilting and telescoping. Now that's a standard feature, so you can have the precise comfort that you need in your Nissan Kicks. You can adjust this all sorts of different ways. Now, I assume a lot of these controls are probably pretty familiar. A couple of them that I want to point out, of course, you've got your cruise control. You also have voice control. So you've got voice recognition here on the Kicks. You can use that to control your compatible smartphone. Really, really helpful. Now, this little button here you may not be as familiar with. That's part of our intelligent cruise control. Now, if you haven't ever used intelligent cruise control, I highly suggest you take this opportunity to reach out to a dealer and schedule a personal private test drive because intelligent cruise control is so great. It takes out so much monotony on your highway driving. It works all the way from 0 to full speed range, so that's 0 up into safe and legal highway speeds. All you do, you turn on that intelligent cruise control, and it keeps you traveling at a safe speed and safe distance from the vehicle ahead of you. So I'm sure we've all been in that situation where we're on cruise control, we're feeling good, but then maybe someone gets in front of us, slows us down, you have to turn off cruise control, and it's constantly going back and forth. Well, intelligent cruise control totally eliminates that as a problem, keeping you more comfortable, keeping you more efficient out there on the roadways. Now that intelligent cruise control is on the SV and the SR, so really cool functionality there. Again, I definitely encourage to get in touch with a local dealer, take the new Kicks for a spin, experience that intelligent cruise control for yourself. Really, really handy. Now, in terms of keeping you very comfortable here, not only do you have these zero gravity seats, not only do you have that heated steering wheel, heated seats in the SR, but on the SV and SR, you also have this nice padded armrest. So not only is that comfortable to rest your arm, but check this out. check out that storage capacity in there. So really great. You can keep, change for toll roads, all kinds of goodies can hide right in there in that new center console on the SV and SR trim level. Now, something I do want to point out before we get too too much further into this is the Nissan Intelligent Key. Now, every trim level, so every 2021 Kicks is always going to feature that push button start. But this great Nissan Intelligent Key is on the SV as well as the SR trim levels. So really cool functionality there. It might be kind of difficult to see, but this top button here is remote engine start. Now, you may not know this, I didn't know this for a long time, but remote engine start laws actually vary state by state. So make sure you review those laws before you use remote engine start on any vehicle. But again, on the SV and the SR, that is invaluable. If you are dealing with cold days or even hot days, you can remote engine start so that the interior cabin is at the perfect temperature when you finally get in to drive. So really cool. You can also use this intelligent key to help find your car. Maybe you park in a big parking lot, maybe you lose track of it. This intelligent key is going to help you to find your car. It can chirp the horn, flash the lights for you. So again, really great functionality here. There on the bottom, you can use it as an emergency alert. You can set up uh, you have a vehicle security system available, which is really great. So intelligent key on the SV as well as the SR trim levels. Really cool functionality there. Now, I know if you're considering purchasing a crossover, you're probably pretty curious about the cargo area. So let's pop back and take a closer look at the cargo area in the 2021 Nissan Kicks. Now, this is a compact crossover, so super easy to drive, really nimble, really comfortable, but don't let the word compact fool you. You have a ton of space in the cargo area in the Nissan Kicks. So what we're looking at with those rear seats up, you've got over 25 cubic feet of space in here. So all kinds of space for your sports equipment, for traveling, all kinds of area back here that is fully usable. Now, keep in mind that when you're traveling, you always want your cargo to be secure back here, which is why you've got these handy tie-down hooks. You've got 2 tie-down hooks here in the back of the Kicks, so that helps secure your cargo for you. Now, the engineers and the designers really thought of everything in this year's Kicks, because guess what else you have in this rear cargo area? Check this out. You've got grocery hooks, so you can put your grocery bags right there. Really handy, keeping this cargo area super well organized, very comfortable, very spacious. Now, if you do want to maximize this cargo area, it's so easy. You can lay down these rear seats. Now, these are 40-60 split, so that gives you all sorts of options in terms of whether or not to lay all of them down or just one side. And it's really easy to do that. I'm going to quickly show you. So on the back of each seat is this lever. Really easy. You just lift that up and look at that. You can lay it all the way down, maximizing that cargo capacity. Now, if you do lay down both of those seats, that cargo capacity increases from 25.3 cubic feet to 32.3 cubic feet. So all kinds of space back here. Now, some of my parents may recognize the symbols we have here on the back of these 3 seats. Check that out. You know what that means. That means that you can put child safety seats in every single rear seat. Those are part of the LATCH system, indicating that you can safely install a child safety seat, again, in all 3 of those seats. Now, Nissan is really proud of a program that we pioneered called Snug Kids. Now, Snug Kids is awesome. That helps you find the perfect child safety seat for your car. So you can find more information about our Snug Kids program on our Nissan USA website. So again, child safety seat in any of those 3 rear seats. Now, what's so helpful is check this out. You have a nice little handle here, and that makes closing this rear tailgate so easy. I don't want to get fingerprints on it though, so I'm gonna push on the license plate. Now, I mentioned a moment ago that you can install child safety seats in these rear seats, and we have all sorts of tools for this back seat area, not just to keep those passengers comfortable, but also to keep them safe. In fact, you've got rear door alert, so that helps you remember important things that you may have put in the back seat, so that's really helpful. You also have rear seatbelt reminder. So all snug in the back seat and then someone figures out how to unbuckle their safety belt, don't worry about it. You are going to get an alert in your advanced drive assist display. So remote start is on the SV as well as the SR trim levels. But again, I do have to encourage you to be sure to read all about your local laws because those laws do vary from state to state when it comes to remote engine start. Now, I mentioned a few moments ago that we are all about connectivity here at Nissan, so I do want to point out up front, you've got two USB ports up front. Now, that is going to give you a USB Type A as well as a USB Type C. So that's a quick charge port, which is totally awesome. And don't worry about your backseat passengers. We have not forgotten about them because you also have rear USB ports available on the 2021 Nissan Kicks. Now, we did talk briefly about colors. So the color we're looking at today, super dynamic. This is our Monarch Orange Metallic. It's paired with a super black roof. Now check out what else this roof features. Look at that. Those are roof rails. Nice high gloss black roof rails. Now the gloss black is on the SR trim level. On the SV, those are going to be silver. But you also have you can have roof rails up there. Now with the roof rails, that gives you all sorts of additional cargo carrying capacity that can actually carry 100 pounds. So if you're into mountain biking, maybe you're into kayaking or surfing, guess what? You can carry around all your sports equipment on that on those roof racks, which is really great. Now, I also want to point out this is one of my favorite features is on the SR. You can also add it to the SV. Check out that spoiler. So really sporty. And that spoiler is also part of our color studio, so you can pick out different colors, which is really fantastic. You also have that really rad shark fin design antenna. So very stylish vehicle. The Nissan Kicks is all about style, all about personality, all about your own customizations. So make sure you have fun with those tools online. Now let's go and take a closer look at some of the goodies up front here. Now check out these awesome lights. These are LED daytime running lights, again, because we're looking at the SR. So you've got your LED daytime running lights, LED high beams, LED low beams on the SR. You also have these LED fog lights. So all kinds of functionality up here in the front of your Nissan Kicks. And again, you've got that dark chrome grille because we are looking at the SR. Now moving down the body, let's take a closer look at these side mirrors. Now these side mirrors are always going to be power. It's super important that you have those mirrors adjusted for maximum visibility. So those are always going to be powered. They're also manual folding. So if you're in a tight parking area, don't worry about it. You can pull those right in to preserve the integrity of those mirrors. Now, because we're looking at the SR, you've got these integrated turn signals. Super stylish, super slick right there. And again, Color Studio enables you to pick out different colors there. These are also heated on the SV and the SR trim level. So great functionality from your side view mirrors. Standard feature on the 2021 Nissan Kicks. That means Apple CarPlay is on every single Nissan Kicks for 2021. It is standard, so no, you do not have to pay any extra. Now, if you do want to add more functionality to that center screen, we do offer packages called Nissan Connect services, and those are subscription based. So if you want even more functionality beyond Apple CarPlay, you can actually have a concierge service, you can have an SOS button, you can have valet alert, boundary alert, speed alert, all kinds of different options available with some of our subscription packages for Nissan Connect services. But yes, always standard Apple CarPlay, so it does not cost anything extra. Now, for those of you who are new to the world of car buying, I want to give you a quick note whenever we talk about pricing. So the base model Kicks has an MSRP of $19,500. So your base model Kicks is going to give you things like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Safety Shield 360, all kinds of incredible features on that base model. And MSRP stands for the manufacturer's suggested retail price. And that's the price that the manufacturer recommends that a dealer charge for the vehicle. But it doesn't necessarily include things like tax, title, license, and destination charges. So your most accurate source of information on exactly how much the vehicle costs is your local dealer. Fully loaded with all kinds of goodies, that Bose system, the heated seats, heated steering wheel, the two-tone paint, the SOS button. So with all those goodies, the MSRP on the Kicks we're actually looking at in studio today is just over 24. So incredible pricing for the functionality that is offered in the Nissan Kicks. Now, I know that safety is on everyone's mind, so let's talk a little bit more about those standard safety features, Nissan Safety Shield 360. So you've got your automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection. That is incredible technology. You've got a camera mounted there behind your rear view mirror. Now that's looking out and can recognize pedestrians, it can recognize body shape. So it can engage the brakes if it detects a potential collision. It can't necessarily prevent a collision, but it can certainly reduce its severity. So that is an emergency system, but really great to just have those extra technologies, safety technologies looking out for you. You also have in that Safety Shield 360 suite, you've got your high beam assist. Now that's going to make you the most courteous driver on the road. I assume we have all been in a situation before where someone is coming straight at us with their bright lights on. It's super uncomfortable, super distracting. Guess what? The Nissan Kicks can actually sense approaching traffic and adjust your high beams, so it can turn them on and off as needed. It can also sense if you're pulling up behind another vehicle and can turn them off in that scenario as well. So high beam assist, super helpful, not just to you, but to your fellow drivers out there on the road. Now, if you want to learn more about how all of these systems work, you have got to read your owner's manual. That includes important safety information and other safety info on how all these systems work. Now, on the side, let me point out to you where you're going to find your blind spot indicator light. That's positioned inside the vehicle, so right here, really unobtrusive. If it detects, it can detect vehicles traveling in your blind spot and let you know via that warning light. So super helpful out there on the road. You've also got lane departure warning. So if you're drifting out of your lane, the vehicle can let you know that you are doing so. Now in the back, you've also got rear automatic braking. Rear automatic braking is great because that can sense large stationary objects and can engage the brakes to help prevent any kind of a collision back there or reduce its severity. You also have rear cross traffic alert. So I'm sure we've all been in the very familiar situation of perhaps being parked in a parking lot, having a huge SUV on one side and a giant van on the other, and you're just trying to back out and you don't know what's going on back there. Well, guess what? Rear cross traffic alert can sense approaching traffic from either side and can alert you that there are vehicles moving back there. So super helpful technology. And again, you always have that backup camera, which is fantastic. And moving into the SR, you've got that around view monitor, those 4 cameras looking out for you. So super helpful. So we're going to take a closer look at that, very conveniently located right behind your steering wheel. So that's super helpful because you don't have to take your eyes off the road. And of course, you don't want to take your eyes off the road when you are driving. Got to keep your eyes up. So that advanced drive assist display gives you all sorts of information. I'm going to scroll through a couple screens for you to show you some of the functionality. So this is going to let you know what is going on your audio system. Of course, you've got AM, FM radio. On the SV and SR trims, you can also subscribe to Sirius XM. And of course, you always have standard Bluetooth, so you can stream music from your compatible device there. With Apple CarPlay, a lot of music playing apps that are compatible with those technologies. So all kinds of different options to listen to there. This is going to help you have a better understanding of your fuel economy and your efficiency out there on the roadways. Now, this is going to let you know how you're averaging, how long you've been driving, all that kind of information. And this is where you will some of the alerts that are associated with those safety features that we discussed. So all sorts of great technologies here, including your intelligent driver alertness. Now, intelligent driver alertness is monitoring your steering patterns, and if it senses that maybe you're getting a little bit drowsy, guess what? It's going to let you know that it is time to take a break. It gives you a little coffee cup icon so that you know maybe it's time to pull over and get a little bit of rest before you continue out there driving. Now, that's also where you're going to get your rear seatbelt reminder, your rear door alert, all kinds of great information on that drive assist display. Again, 7 inches, really intuitive, easy to use, right there behind your steering wheel. So really helpful there. Now, I also want to point out some other goodies here in your area. Check out this leather wrapped gear shift. Now that's leather wrapped because you are looking at the SR. So on the SR, that's always going to be leather wrapped, which is really cool. You're always on the SR going to have this Primatex instrument panel. So really stylish, cool there. Now down here, you're going to see that you've got an electronic parking brake, which is totally fabulous. That comes in on the SV trim level. You've also got your brake hold. So if you are a person who does a lot of commuting and a lot of, you're stopping a lot, that auto brake hold is going to be really helpful because that actually holds the car at a stop without you having to keep the brake depressed. So very cool technology there. This is obviously a super technologically advanced car. You've got some great interior features. And guess what? You are definitely going to want to be taking this car on all kinds of road trips because you are getting 31 miles to the gallon in the city, 36 miles to the gallon on the highway, 33 combined. So that's a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine that delivers 122 horsepower and 114 pound-foot of torque. Again, 33 miles to the gallon combined. So you're getting 36 on the highway, 31 in the city. Amazing fuel economy on this compact crossover, the Nissan Kicks. So you're definitely going to want to take it for lots of road trips with you and your friends. It's not gonna hit your budget too hard on the on fuel economy there. So the Nissan Kicks compact crossover is actually front wheel drive only. But if you do need all-wheel technology, I highly encourage you to take a closer look at the Nissan Rogue Sport. Now that's going to be a little bit bigger than the Kicks, but it does offer that all-wheel drive technology. Or maybe if you want to look at a sedan, guess what? The Altima actually offers all-wheel drive now too. So really cool technologies there, of course. So does the Rogue, the Murano, and of course, moving up into the Pathfinder and Armada, you are getting true 4x4. So if all-wheel drive is important, make sure you check out that Rogue Sport. But hey, take them both for a spin. See what feels best for you. Now, I mentioned a few minutes ago that we've got that tire pressure monitoring system. And speaking of tires, there is something else I think you might be happy to see in our rear cargo area. Now, I know when you are doing some comparison shopping, every little thing matters. And here at Nissan, we have thought of every little thing. So, back here in your cargo area, you have a spare tire with jack and tools, really easy to access right under your cargo area. So, all you have to do is lift this up, and that's all going to be right there for you. So, really helpful here at Nissan. You're always going to have a great exterior styling, tons of cool colors to choose from. You've always got the same engine, so you're always going to have that really impressive fuel economy, 31 in the city, 36 on the highway. You're always going to have those 6 standard safety features. Nissan Safety Shield 360, again, always standard, starting off at 19.5. But yeah, the one we're looking at, just over 24. We understand how important it is for you to stay connected, which is why you've got these USB ports down here. Again, that's a USB Type A as well as a USB Type C. You've always got Bluetooth audio that you can listen to. And of course, you always have different connectivity for a variety of phone manufacturers, which is really helpful. All these apps are optimized for use in a vehicle, which is really cool. Now, some more technology that you can't see, but that is featured on the SR to give you the best driving experience possible is our integrated dynamics control module. Now, again, this is on the SR version. So the integrated dynamics control module on the SR has all sorts of tools that are working behind the scenes to give you a more confident driving experience. Now, that includes intelligent trace control, active ride control, and intelligent engine brake. So those are 3 really neat technologies that give you a lot more confidence behind the wheel, helps keep you along your intended path whenever you're steering, especially into curves. So if you want to learn more about those, make sure you check out the owner's manual because those are really neat tools, again, working behind the scenes to give you an exceptional driving experience. Now, we know that when you're driving, you're spending your time obviously up here, up front in the car. So we want to give you all of the tools you need for a great driving experience. We want to make sure those tools are totally intuitive. So on the side, of course, you've always got your power windows. The front 2 windows are also auto up down, so that's helpful. You've always got those power locks. You can also prevent those rear passengers from being able to roll down their windows. And up top there, you can see powered mirrors, of course, so that you can always properly adjust your side view mirrors. You've got your super sporty D-shaped steering wheel here. You've got your voice recognition. You can make hands-free phone calls here, which is really great. Again, you've got that advanced drive assist display, really intuitive, really easy to use right there behind your steering wheel, totally unobtrusive, gives you all of the information that you need. Here, huge 8-screen color touchscreen here in the center console. You've got your cameras, you've got your around view monitor, you've got your moving object detection, got your heated electronic brake, auto brake hold, leather wrapped gear shift on the SR trim level. You've got these incredibly deep cup holders. So that's really handy. I know a lot of restaurants are offering super gigantic sized drinks, and guess what? Those are going to fit very comfortably in these super deep cup holders. Now up here, maybe a little bit harder to see, but that is SOS button. Now that's available on the SR trim level, part of some of our Nissan Connect services. Now again, those are subscription based, but those Nissan Connect services are really great tools. There are several subscriptions you can choose from. So that can offer things like your SOS button that can connect you to a live response specialist, which is really great. We've got a concierge, and that's a real person. So with that subscription, you can actually talk to a real live concierge You also can set boundary limits. So maybe you're purchasing this car for a new driver. Well, guess what? We have tools that can alert you if said driver perhaps exceeds a certain speed limit or exceeds a certain boundary that you've set. So all sorts of additional tools here at Nissan to help you get the most out of your brand new 2021 Nissan Kicks. Now, these front seats, again, these are the zero gravity seats. And what we're looking at are part of a package added on to the SR trim level. That's why you've got that nice contrast stitching. Um, You've also got your Bose personal audio system. Now that includes 8 Bose speakers throughout the vehicle. Standard, you're always going to have 6 speakers, but with that Bose audio system, you're getting 8 speakers. So really great auditory experience here in the Nissan Kicks. It probably looks like it because we've got this awesome gloss, super black roof, and we've got these incredible lights here in the studio. But we actually don't offer a panoramic roof on the Nissan Kicks. But the good news is that you always have these roof rails, and you can add crossbars so that this roof really becomes functional. If you do just love panoramic roofs, though, don't worry about it. We do offer that in some of our other SUVs. You might want to check out the Rogue or check out the Murano. Those all feature the panoramic moonroof that you like so much. Front to back, you're looking at about 14 feet. Now I'm 5'8", 5'9" in these shoes, so that should give you some idea as to how tall the Kicks is. It's about 5'3". Now in terms of width, you're looking at about 5'8". And in terms of ground clearance, you've got 7 inches of ground clearance. So really nimble, really functional, very, very brilliantly designed car. Now, we have a new undercoating, which is really, really great too. Again, that's one of those things that you're not going to see, but that is helping you out because that undercoating is going to help prevent chipping. And we all know that chipping can lead to corrosion, so that undercoating is going to prevent chipping. It's also going to help with the interior acoustics. It's going to help keep out that road noise. So really, really cool technology there. Now, again, the 2021 Nissan Kicks, I just want to summarize, is available in 3 distinct trim levels. You've got the S, the SV, and the very sporty SR, which is the one we are looking at today.